Hi guys, this is Asha, and I'm here to talk about something uncomfortable, and that is money. Yes, I'm here to talk about money. And I'm here to talk about money because no one's talking about it. Like, no one's talking about it. Um, I'm going through some money issues right now. I'm in a very precarious situation that I've done my best to try to avoid. Um, and right now, my business isn't bringing me in enough money to be able to afford my like basic living expenses, like rent, things like that. And so, I've had to do something that's really uncomfortable, and that's like um, tell people that I need help. I've had to ask for help. Still am asking for help, so that I can pay my rent, so I can pay my bills, so that I can keep going. And I feel like that's one, uh, and not everyone experiences this, but so many have. It's not until like I opened up and shared about some of the financial hardship I'm going through and the help that I need that I've heard from family, friends, acquaintances that they're also struggling financially and that they're either behind on payments or they're barely making it, and or they don't know how they're going to make their next, bill or payment or whatever, and it's just insane. Not that it's happening per se, but it's just that we're not talking about this with each other more, that we're not open and sharing like what our financial situation is. And I know it's not easy or comfortable because it took me it took me like a couple days to get up the courage to even make this video about it. But it's like when you make the decision to like follow your heart and do what you're passionate about and to make that your number one. Oh, I got a sneeze coming. Hold on. Excuse me. When you make that decision to like really invest time and energy and take that leap and do what you love, and then it's inconsistent and it doesn't support you, it can be really discouraging and it can make you feel like, is this actually what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, is this actually worth it? Like, because it's not, it may not be sustaining you. For a lot of us, it's not sustaining us. And that can be really hard to admit, that we're not making the money, that we're not, rolling in it, that we're not, as abundant as we want to be. And it's just honestly sometimes discouraging. Like I realized today, like I've been pretty discouraged, and not just discouraged about, my business not bringing in what I need, but also discouraged in that sometimes I don't even know what to do about it. Sometimes I don't even know like what next step to take. And what's honestly really has been helping me, and it's always in the moments or the times where things really hit the fan and like you have to step out of your comfort zone and do something that's uncomfortable. You have to go call that person, text those people, ask for help, put yourself out there, that you um, end up doing the thing that you actually should have been doing all along. Like all along, Spirit has been steadily guiding me towards being more open and vulnerable with people and letting my guard down and letting them see what's actually going on behind the scenes. Um, it's not until this happened that I really became motivated to, and it's not motivated, and that's not even it. Let me backtrack a bit. Over the past week or so, I've went to a retreat, Oceana, in Minnesota. This was gifted to me. It was amazing. I gave a performance. It was transformative. And the whole message, the whole time from Spirit was feel, feel everything. Feel. You feel something, let it out. Like, feel it. Like, don't hold anything in. And I did. And it was just, I felt like a new person. I felt like a different person. I felt like more myself. I felt lighter. I felt freer. And I also felt so supported, not just by the universe, but by like my friends and by people I was meeting. Like, I felt so supported and held. And I'm bringing in that and carrying that into my life as I get back home and I begin to integrate. And Spirit's like, yeah, you do this here too, right? It's not just, in that retreat space, but it's like, here, feel everything. And honestly, it's from the outside, it just looks like I'm crying a lot, which I am crying a lot. There's a lot of crying. And it's been crying so much that, like, I don't even have like tears anymore. Like I was like walking today. I was like walking to the grocery store and I just was overwhelmed with emotion and I started crying and like there were no tears and it was a pretty short cry and it was just like interesting. Like it feels like what the crying feels like to me is like just releasing resistance. And I feel like I've released so much resistance over the past like week that like there's almost none left. And I'm just like, I'm just here and I'm just going with the flow. And I'm too tired to say no to what Spirit's asking me to do. I'm too tired. I'm feel like I've run my mind's options have run their course, right? I'm done listening to what my mind, what my conditioning has to say about the situation or what I need to do or what I need to don't do or what it means or how it looks. Like none of that fucking matters anymore. Like I am the fool. I feel like I'm the fool stepping off the cliff. Full faith that everything is going to work out. And I know deep down that everything's going to work out with my business, with my finances, with all of that. But what is really helping me like break through these beliefs and break through this conditioning, around lack, around worthiness, all of that stuff is emotions. Emotions are your superpower. Emotions are my superpower. And without the, practicing this past week, just constantly releasing emotions and letting them flow and not judging them and loving me in it, it makes it so much easier to feel my way towards solutions, to feel my way towards the pathways that my business is going to go in, the pathways that my financial situation is going to go in. It's so much easier to bear when I'm not just holding everything in and just clenching and constricting and trying not to let anyone see and trying not to let, everything fall apart. And it's like, it's falling apart. Things are falling apart and that's okay because they're going to fall into the place they're meant to be in. They're going to fall into a higher order if I just let go and let it happen. If I let go and let it happen and keep taking small steps forward, then all will be well. I wrote a poem, and I want to read it to you. It was inspired by this past week. And where is it? Here it is. It's called Emotion is My Superpower. Emotion is my superpower. I can feel my way through anything. I can cry my way through a repossession. I can laugh my way through a massage. I can curse my way through cold waters. I can whine my way through the heat. As long as I go, as long as I keep taking one small step and then another, stop and rest and cry, then take another step. Drop the baggage or pick it up, then take another step. Say hello to your brother on the roadside. Offer a hand, then take a step together. At night, sit and feel your way through celebration, release, and rebirth. Then in the morning, take another step. Savor your lover, then take another step. Bless your children, then take another step. Let the earth's love cry through you, then take another step. Then, then. Step, step, step. Feel, feel, feel. Love. Okay, that is the poem. Thank you so much for watching, for listening. If you made it this far and you resonate with this, give this a heart and leave your thoughts in a comment. God bless, God love, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable. I invite you to share something about your life, about your situation that you've been keeping to yourself that wants to be released into the world. I love you. Bye.